Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How is everybody? This is going to be focusing on an ex partnership. This is your bonus reading for the first half of September. Coming in number one is the most viewed video for this first half. So thank you guys so very much for all the love and support that you throw my way. I truly, truly appreciate it. So as a special thank you and coming in number one, I wanted to do this bonus reading for my Virgos. So I thought that it would be a good idea to do a reading specifically on exes, those that you have had a relationship with, that you are in separation from. There is distance, either very little to no communication. So let's do that for this bonus reading. All right, guys. So starting off, you guys are in separation for a reason. So I really wanted to tap into the energies of what is the problem. And this particular deck by Waite Tarot really, I mean, it says it like it is. It doesn't mince any words, as you guys might be familiar with this deck already. It's called What the Fuck is the Problem? So let's take a look at that, starting off to see for my Virgos and your ex relationships, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, and they are your ex. You guys are no longer together. So let's take a look, okay? So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. And an ex relationship. I'm going to fan these out and let's see what comes through for you, Virgo. Interesting. Don't let them take your power. Sorry, there's a glare here. I don't know where that's coming from. Don't let them take your power. Okay, so if somebody has ever made you feel powerless in a situation, in a relationship, this is coming through to let you know that that's part of the problem, that you perhaps gave them too much power, too much say in the relationship while you guys were together. Let's grab one more. One more. Focus on you. You got to focus on yourself at this time instead of your ex, this person that more than likely has hurt you, and that you are in separation from this individual. There is this distance. And again, as I had mentioned, more than likely very little to no communication at this time. All right, guys. So that's a couple of focus messages coming through. Let's add to this with the Twin Flame Shadows. I've been using this deck quite a lot to really delve into the darker aspects of a connection, of a relationship. It's by Mystic Moon. You guys are probably familiar with Angela's channel, and if you're not, check her out. She's awesome. Excuse me, I think I'm losing my voice. Been talking too much already. All right, Virgo, so let's delve into the shadows, the darker aspects of this connection with your ex. All right, let's take a look and see what the continuing problem is, or what ended up causing the distance here, the separation, and what continues to be in the shadows. There is a warning coming through here. Okay, perhaps part of that warning is that you did give them too much power in this connection. You didn't focus enough on yourself. All right, and I find it so interesting how this is the next card, Scorned. I feel, especially for my divine feminines, this divine masculine that you might be thinking about for this reading definitely hurt you, broke your heart, pissed you off, and you're not going to take any bullshit from your ex any further. Focus on yourself. You're claiming your power back. Perhaps this warning is for them to not be messing with you. What else is in the shadows for Virgo and an ex partner, please, angels and spirit guides? What else? Non-action. Of course, especially if they've pissed you off, if they created a third-party situation, if they hurt you, if they broke your heart, you're not wanting any sort of action here. You're trying to focus on yourself. So that's totally understandable. The card after that is Distant. So it makes total sense that there is no action here. There is distance. And the card after that is Stagnant Energy. Makes sense, So that's definitely in the shadows of this connection. And perhaps your ex is wondering, why they haven't heard from you. Perhaps they feel your energies, that you've been wanting to reach out, but there is no action here because you probably have your own doubts and seeing the red flags that were here before, because we do have that warning card coming through, which to me is tapping into the like sort of like a red flags type card. Very similar energy to the romance angels. Pay attention to the red flags, you know. So let's add to this with some tarot and let's see what else I can grab for Virgo for this bonus reading, focusing on ex partnerships. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please, and ex relationships. What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides? Virgo and your exes. And as always, guys, this is general. It's not going to resonate with every single Virgo. So please do take from it what makes sense for you and let the rest go. We do have a King of Swords coming through here. So for some of you guys, you dealt with an air sign. Okay, so either a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. With the King of Swords, this is sort of like an authoritative figure, somebody who's very clear thinking, very smart person though, very intellectual in nature. But perhaps you might have cut this person out of your life, Virgo, for a reason, especially if there were third parties or if they were just, if they had too many options, possibly. That's for some of you guys. But this person kind of tells it like it is. You know, they tend to not, well, I wanted to say dishonest. They tend to not be dishonest, but obviously in a third party situation, they weren't coming forward with the full truth, you know. But what I mean to say is that this person, they tend to not tolerate people that lie to them. Yet occasionally they will lie to whoever it is that they're dealing with so that they could just have what they want, or to cut people out of their life that they no longer want to be a part of their life. Perhaps that is how they treated you, Virgo, or again, that could be reversed. It could be by divine feminines who ended up cutting this divine masculine out. Okay, so let's see what else. What else, please, for Virgo and ex partnerships? But, you know, going back to the focus cards that I pulled, definitely reclaim your power and focus on yourself at this time. We now have the Queen of Cups. Water energy for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So we've got divine masculine energy, typically from that King of Swords. Divine feminine energy, typically from the Queen of Cups. You know, doesn't have to be, but we do have a couple that's being represented here. So if you happen to be focusing on either an air sign or a water sign, that's a potential that's coming through here. Part of the energy of my Queen of Cups is, you know, she's a very influential person. She tends to keep her cool in a situation. She's very intuitive, a very compassionate person. Definitely in her emotions, but when somebody hurts this Queen of Cups, you know, she is not going to put up with anyone's shit here. Perhaps it's interesting how it does fall right below that scorned card. So perhaps I may have somebody here who was really hurt by the person that you're thinking about for this reading, your ex-partner. Okay, let's see what else. What else, please, for Virgo? Angels and spirit guides, what else do we need to know here? But someone's heart was broken, more than likely a divine feminine in this scenario. We now have the Queen of Swords. I'm feeling third party here. You know, we've got a King of Swords, a Queen of Cups, and now we've got the Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Cups may have come between this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords. Two air signs and water signs coming through here. And we now have the Page of Cups. Wow. There's a lot of people that's coming through here, Virgo. So somebody had a lot of options here. Somebody definitely had a lot of options in love and romance, and perhaps they treated you like you were an option. and as much love as you may have for this individual, your ex, if they're just entertaining too many people, wanting their cup of love to be, given to too many people, then that's not a cool thing. And look at this bottom card. We now have the Nine of Swords coming through. More air energy here. This is depression, anxiety, despair. Somebody was hurt. Somebody is heartbroken. Somebody was really just, I don't want to say stabbed in the back because that's the Ten of Swords. But I'm feeling for some of you guys, that's how you feel. Especially if you are divine feminine. This person, more than likely a divine masculine, really hurt you. Really, really hurt you. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. And I feel for some of my divine feminines, you feel a sense of hopelessness because this person just had too many options, too many people vying for their attention. And, however you guys connected, I do feel when you guys were together, it was good. But I'm almost tapping into here that they didn't deserve your love. They didn't deserve your time. They didn't deserve your presence. They didn't deserve the attention that you ended up giving this person because they were spreading themselves too thin to other people. So let's see. Let's see what else here. What else do we need to know for Virgo? This could be the one. For some of you guys, your ex, you may have felt as though they were your person. And for some of you, I feel you still feel this way. It's been very difficult for you to release their energies, to let them go energetically because you had such love for them. But they broke your heart. That's what I'm feeling here. You don't go into this Nine of Swords energy for no reason. It's a very tough energy. And it's falling right below stagnant, as right next to distant, non-action, distant, stagnant. Somebody who's really pissed off, more than likely a divine feminine. So yeah, focus on yourself. Reclaim your power. Let's see what else. And it might take this distance for this person to realize that you are the one for them too. But right now, we've got too many people on this board vying for their attention. Too many people. Express your love coming through. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Perhaps you've thought about doing that and extending yourself to this person regardless of the distance here, regardless of the separation, because you feel that they are your person. But look at this bottom card. We have flirt. So this person is very flirtatious. They were flirtatious with you. They're flirtatious with a lot of people. Perhaps they're expressing their love to way too many people. Too many options is what I'm feeling here. Even though in your heart you feel that this could have been the one for you. But the angels are coming through to let you know that you need to focus on yourself now, because they're focusing on too many people. That's what's coming through here. Let's grab one more. Too many people. Yeah, see, they're just playing. Flirtatious, playful energy. And then we've got that separation card right after that. So no doubt about it, you guys are in separation. They're still in play mode. They're being a player, being flirtatious with too many people. I do feel that they realize that they hurt you, Virgo, but it's not something that they're losing any sleep over. That's not what I'm feeling here. So it's time to put yourself first, focus on yourself. reclaim the energy and the power that they took away from you to make better decisions for yourself in your love life. Because what I'm feeling here is that you gave too much of yourself and they ended up taking and not giving enough of the love in return. That's what I'm feeling there. You know? All right, so let me grab some messages here from, I want to focus on the volume 2 decks this time. So starting off with Twin Flame Messages volume 2 from Mystic Moon. And let's see what words, thoughts, feelings, and emotions need to come through here. I'm not going to focus too much on gender here. Whoever resonates with these messages, and if it makes sense for you, then absolutely take it for what it means to you. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, who needs to speak up here? What words, thoughts, feelings, emotions need to come through here for Virgo for this bonus reading? Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? Interesting. More than likely, you know, this is coming from your ex. Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? So the question is, Virgo, would you? Because I'm feeling some of you guys dealt with a third-party situation here. And if not, your ex just did you wrong, I'm feeling. I'm sorry I held myself back with you. Yeah, because they were focusing too much on other options here. But I think, you know, since we do have this could be the one card coming through. Perhaps, you know, they came to the realization that the grass wasn't greener after all, despite all of the options that they have here. So now they're wondering, oh shit, I messed up. Would you give me the chance to make things right between us? But I do feel that they're going to have to work for it. Virgo, if you even are considering a second chance, you know, this is somebody who means business. They are pissed and they don't want to get hurt again. More than likely a divine feminine, but of course it doesn't have to be. Look at this bottom card. A lot of signs are pointing to you lately. So they're getting some sort of signs that, one, they messed up, they didn't treat you right, and ultimately they're considering possibly reaching out to you, wanting to know, would you give them another chance, you know? All right, so let's add to this, guys, with some Unspoken Messages Volume 2 from Waite Tarot. So let's see what else here, because I feel that there are more words that need to be expressed here, whether from the Divine Feminine or the Divine Masculine, however way it resonates with you, Virgo. These could be your words. This could be resonating with your ex's words. So let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is interesting. I'm projecting sexual energies onto you. Can you feel me? So especially those of you guys who were intimate with each other, sexually speaking, they're still thinking about those times when you guys were together. So they want to know, like, can you still feel their vibrations, their energies, especially sexually? Now look at this bottom card here. I hope you guys can read that. This says, I think of you before bed just so I can dream about you. Interesting. Sexually speaking, guys, I really feel that you guys had a very magnetic connection, very strong, very passionate. But I do feel, Virgo, that, you know, you're not just looking for a friends with benefits type situation. You're not looking for a fuck buddy here. You want somebody that you can love and somebody that can love you. But I do feel that you guys had a very strong sexual chemistry and connection with each other, you know? So I'm geared to pull from the Between the Sheets deck. This is very sexual in nature, guys. Okay, so let's take a look and see, especially those of you guys who connected intimately, you know, what is your ex thinking, especially from a sexual, physical connection, okay? Because even though they have all these options coming through, there's a lot of people on this board. What's coming through here is that they're still thinking about you. They're seeing signs that are pointing to you. They are apologetic that they held themselves back with you for some reason. But, you know, there's still a little bit of a player energy. Perhaps part of wanting to reach out to you is that they finally want to tell you how they feel, express their love to you. And for some of you guys, your ex may have come to the realization that you are the one. But I do feel, especially for my divine feminines, you know, you're upset, you're heartbroken, you're angry, and you're not sure whether you want to entertain a reconciliation or to even hear from your ex. All right, because you're focusing on yourself. You're finally to the place where you have reclaimed your power and you're stronger. You've learned from this. You've gained wisdom as a result of this experience, you know. So now here they are saying, I'm projecting sexual energies onto you. Can you feel me? And would you give me the chance to make things right between us? So let's see what they're thinking, especially from a physical aspect here. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo and an ex relationship. Obedient, submissive. Perhaps some of you guys can relate to that. Let's grab some more. I do feel some of you guys had an ex who definitely had a freaky side, so let's see. Yeah, throw me against the wall. Breastplay. And the bottom card, I touch myself thinking of you. So yeah, very sexual connotations here. This is what's coming from your ex. This is part of their thought processes when it comes to you. Tapping into that sexual energy. They're remembering times that you guys were together in a sexual manner, you know. And what I am feeling for my Virgos is that that's all wonderful and great, but you're looking for something beyond just the physical. You want the type of love that is worthy of your heart as well, you know, not just your body. All right, so let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Virgo. Between you and your ex, let's see what else needs to come through here. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. For this bonus reading, what else do we need to know here? What else? Angels and spirit guides for Virgo and an ex-partner. What else, please, do we need to know here? What else? Oh, geez, wow. True love. Kept letters. So in today's world, that could either be actual physical letters that, or a card that your ex may have given you, but it could also be text messages. It could also be emails that they've given you. But this is coming through, perhaps, Virgo, that you consider your ex your true love. And for some of you guys, it might be mutual. Your ex may have had to do a little bit of growing up to where perhaps you guys now feel that you guys belong together and that you are each other's true love. That's a possibility here for some of you, you know. You got to get past the non-action. There has to be healing here, and whoever is still really angry on feeling, you know, that scorned energy. More than likely a divine feminine, or whoever really is identifying with that. Doesn't have to be female. But somebody's pissed, you know, and somebody needs to cool down and just heal that broken heart. But yeah, some of you guys are coming through as this is your true love, Virgo. And I feel for some of you that you already know this, but all the more reason why it's been so painful to be in separation from this individual. You know, Nine of Swords is somebody who's very anxious, somebody who is depressed, somebody who is in that headspace of despair. It's difficult and it needs time to process and to heal from. You know, and look at this bottom card here, letting go. For some of you, part of this healing process is to let your ex go. There's not a reconciliation for everybody here. And I do feel for some of my Virgos, you don't want a reconciliation. You want to release your ex. You want to focus on you, you know, reclaim your power, let them go. So if you're struggling letting your ex go, perhaps this reading is confirming for you that it is time. Because some of you guys still have an ex who's just being a player, who has way too many options. They're not focusing on the fact that they hurt you or pissed you off. They're just focusing on themselves, being flirtatious, being very playful with all of these people who are just options to them. You know, third parties, multiple parties for some. Okay, so let's add to this, Virgo, with some signs from Spirit Love Oracle. And let's see what else comes through here. So angels and spirit guides. Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. What else do we need to know here for Virgo, please? What else do we need to know for Virgo and an ex partnership? What else needs to come through, please? Bones, indestructible. Yeah, you're a lot stronger than you realize, Virgo. A lot stronger. You know, perhaps your ex felt as though they could just walk all over you or break your heart and treat you disrespectfully. You know, some of you guys felt like your world was just falling apart, but this is coming through to let you know that you are a lot stronger than you are giving yourself credit for. Okay? And look at this bottom card. We do have luck and that ladybug right there. So Lady Luck is on your side, Virgo. Things are going to start shifting and changing for the better in your life, whether your ex comes back to you or not, whether you reconcile, if that's something that you would entertain, or if you're just ready to move on and focus on yourself. You are being placed on a path of luck, so that's fantastic. That's actually really, really good. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with, where's my other deck? Let's grab some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please. What else do we need to know for this relationship with an ex? What else do we need to know? Let's see. Let me grab this bottom card. All right. We have trust coming through here. So this card reads, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah. So of course it depends on what it is that you're wanting, Virgo, whether you want to entertain a reconciliation or if you just want to break free from your ex and just move on with your life. You know, you have to accept where you're at right now in order for your life to transform in the way that you're wanting. So trust in the process, okay? And for some of you, this is coming through. This is embrace. This particular card reads, through each other, you find the missing pieces, okay? So you're missing your ex. Some of you guys are missing your ex. They are missing you. They've had some growing up to do because I do feel that they had options here. And that's ultimately, for some of you guys, what broke you guys up. So if they are on that journey of finally learning from their mistakes and that they treated you wrong and that you are the missing piece to their puzzle, you know, and that you are their person, that you are their true love. All right. So that's certainly coming through for some of you. Absolutely. So it really depends, Virgo, on where you fall on this particular storyline, you know. Would you want your ex back, or would you just want to release them and move on? Okay. So let's add to this with some healing messages for you, Virgo. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please, some healing messages at this time for this bonus reading for Virgo. Please bring it forward for me. Some healing messages for you, Virgo, for this bonus reading. All right, let's grab this bottom card. We have truth and integrity. You know, as a result of your ex hurting you, more than likely, this is all you really wanted, was the truth from them. And I do feel with an ex who was being dishonest or manipulative, you got everything but the truth, especially those of you guys who had to deal with third parties, infidelity, dishonesty in your love connections with your ex. You know, I do feel that by just staying on course and trusting in the process of your life and facing your truth, what you know to be true for yourself, that you were able to maintain your integrity in all this, you know. And I do feel that your ex may have sacrificed their integrity in how they handled themselves. For some of you, you're choosing to walk away, to let go, to focus on yourself, and that's awesome. This is coming through as well, Virgo, body care. It's time for you to take care of yourself, not only physically, but, you know, all aspects of yourself. So your emotional health, your spiritual health, your mental health, and of course your physical health. That is coming through here because it might be something that you may have neglected. Okay, so it's time for you to get a hold of that. All right, guys. So I wanted to add to this with, this is a new deck. It's called Energy Oracle Cards. It's by Sandra Ann Taylor. It's a brand new deck for me. So let's see what comes through here to add to your reading, Virgo. So angels and spirit guides, some final thoughts for Virgo, please, in regard to this reading. Please bring Virgo some final thoughts here. What message would Virgo benefit from at this time? What message would you benefit from? Door to spirit. Okay, let me take a look at the book here because I'm not quite familiar with that one just yet. Okay, so door to spirit. This card is tapping into spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here, reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. That is so amazing, considering this was the very first card that flew out, Virgo. Don't let them take your power. Such a fitting message, guys. So I love that. All right, so let's close this reading out with some final thoughts, final messages, Virgo, from the guardian angels. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please, to close out this reading. for Virgo. I'm going to grab this bottom card. All right, Virgo, you have a miracle. A miracle. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away, for I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. Oh my gosh, that's a great card. And you also have inspiration, Virgo. Okay, so this card reads, a wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. That's so awesome, guys. So I hope that this is able to tap into a situation of yours. Okay, of course, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but whoever this did come through for, guys, that I do hope that it did help you, especially in regard to an ex-partnership, somebody that you're more than likely in separation from, no communication or very little. All right, guys, so I hope that this reading does bring you the healing that is so necessary in your heart. All right, guys, if you're interested in a private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box, Virgo, and I'll be back very soon with more readings for you. In the meantime, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.